Hello, guys. I want to thank all of you to being here to listen to this Sabbath school lesson, the lesson of the term. And this time we are going to share about hope. We are going to share about death, dying, and the future hope, on death and dying, our future hope. We are going to share about hope. I want you people to subscribe in this channel, Lilian channel, and to share massively this video, please, dear sweetie, dear guys, dear sweethearts. So we are going to see in these 3 months sharing about hope. This quarter, we will explore the painful subject of death, but through the lens of the hope offers us through Jesus. We are going to see the hope offers us through Jesus. And I'm going to share with you people the first part of lesson 1, Rebellion in a Perfect Universe. So we have the memory text in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. And it is written, "How you have fallen from heaven, you star of the morning, you star of the morning, son of the dawn, you have been cut down to the earth. You who defeat the nations." Here God is speaking to the devil, Satan the devil. He's speaking to him before he became the devil. So many thinkers have tried to explain the origin of evil. Some suggest that evil has existed before. In their view, good and good can be appreciated only in contrast to evil, because people think that good is evil are going together. Others believe that the world was created perfect. The world was created perfect, but somehow evil emerged. For example, in Greek mythology, evil started when the curious Pandora opened a sealed box, out of which flew all the evils of the world, So, by contrast, the Bible teaches that our loving God is all powerful. Our loving God is powerful, and he cannot create evil. He is powerful, he is perfect. All that he does must be perfect. All the Lord made in this world it should be perfect. So how he created our world. He created our world perfect. How then could evil and sin appear? We don't know. How could evil and sin appear in a perfect world? That is the question. We can ask ourselves that question. According to Genesis chapter 3, the fall of Adam and Eve brought sin, evil, and death. When Adam and Eve fall, that fall brings evil, that fall brings sin and the death. But the answer raised another issue. Even before the fall, evil already had existed, manifested by the serpent. The serpent who deceived Eve. Eve in Genesis 3 verse 1 verse to verse 5. Hence, we need to go back even before the fall in order to find the source and origin of the evil that so dominates our present existence, and that at times can make it pretty miserable. We know that our existence is miserable because we have the sin in our world. So when we continue with creation and expression of love. In Sunday lesson, we share about creation and expression of love. Nature is present, condition carries an ambiguous message that mangles both good and evil. Rose bush can produce lovely and fragrant roses, but also harmful and painful thorn. Um, a toucan can impress us with its beauty and then dismay us by assaulting the nest of other birds and eating their fell cakes. Even human beings, we are capable of kindness. One moment can be vicious, hateful, even violence in the next. One moment we are kindness, and another moment we are violent. So no wonder that in the parable of the wheat and the tares, the servants asked the field owns, "Sir, do you not sow good seeds in your field? How then does it have tares?" Matthew 13 verse 27. And the owner replied, "An enemy has done this," because the owner don't know what happened in his field. Likewise, God created the universe perfect, but an enemy defeated, it with the mysterious seed of sin, because the Lord created the creation with love, but the enemy come and put sin. The fact that God is love in 1 John chapter 4 verse 16, 8 and 16 conveys at least three basic implications. First of all, love by its very nature cannot exist close in itself, but must be expressed. And love must be expressed. Yes. What kind of love is not expressed? God's love is shared internally among the three persons of the Godhead and externally in his relationship with all his creature. Second, all that God does is an expression of his unconditional and unchangeable love. You know that God have an unconditional love and unchangeable love. This includes his creative works, his redemptive actions. He creates and his redemptive action, and even the manifestation of his punitive judgment. Actually, God's love has been expressed in his justice no less than in his mercy. You know that God have mercy, but he is also just. We should know it. Justice is the foundation of his throne. Justice is the foundation of his throne and the full of his love. You know. And a writer, Ellen G. White, in The Desire of Ages, page 762, and third, since God is love and all he does express his love, he cannot be the originator of sin. God cannot be the originator of sin, which is in a direct opposition to his own character. You know that sin is the opposition of the character of love, the love of our loving God. So, but did God really need to create the universe? From the perspective of his sovereignty, one could say no, because it was a decision of his free will, you know. But from the perspective of his loving nature, he wanted a universe as means of expression of his love. And our amazing that he created some form of life life, yes, such as humans, not only capable on responding to God's love, but also capable of sharing and expressing love, not just to God, but to others and as well. Because God created the human being because he loved the human being. He wants to share his love with someone. He wants to share the love is that human being he has created, you know. And look around at the created world. In what ways can you see in its reflection of God's love? You should see the God's love somewhere, despite the ravage of sin. We know that you have sin in the world, but you should see the God love. How can we learn to draw lessons of hope from the expression of God's love revealed in the creation? We should see what God has done for the creation. The love, the expression of the love of our Lord is why we share about creation and expression of love. We should see in our own life how the Lord is taking care of ourselves, how the Lord is proof his love to human being, to the humankind. You know, dear sweetie, dear guys, dear sweethearts, is what I'm going to stop there tonight. I'm going to stop there now for this first part of this lesson, Rebellion in a Perfect Universe. We share about the Lord, the beginning of the sin, where the sin come from. We notice that it was the rebellion of somebody. In Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12, God said, how you have fallen from heaven, you star of the morning, son of the dawn, you have been cut down to the earth, you who defeat the nations. He was said this was to Satan the devil. So thank you, dear sweetie, dear sweetheart, for being here tonight, this afternoon, to share with me. Please share this live and share this live, yes, and subscribe in this channel. Put the like also and share massively. I love you and see you next time for another part of this lesson. I love you. See you next time. Bye bye.